Okay, this is Sal. We're all ready. We've got a Ducati leading the pack, or maybe behind, and the three 2020 Rebel 500's here.
This is Sal again. I get to narrate a good percentage of this video because my GoPro ended up on time warp, so we relied totally on Ninja's GoPro that was on her Ducati. So you get an opportunity to see each of these bikes as they take off, see which one is your favorite. We're going to give you a couple more opportunities to really take a look at them during this video. So Ninja is racing to catch up with everybody, and when she does, we're going to do a freeze frame for 4 seconds on each of the bikes, one of each color. That was the graphite black. She's catching up to the matte armored silver here. And then she's going to catch up to the matte blue jeans metallic. Give you an opportunity to choose which color you like best. Notice I'm kind of sitting up right there. That's because I thought my GoPro was working when it wasn't. Okay, Ninja's going to catch up here real quick again. This time the sun's on the other side, so you get to see what they look like on the shade side. A little bit different here. Silver looks pretty much the same, whether it's shade or sun side. But you'll notice she has to race to catch up to the blue bike, and that one looks a little different in the shade than it does in the sun. And we notice, depending on the shade of light that you have, that blue continues to look a little bit different. I know it seems crazy to buy 3 of these bikes, the new 2020 Honda Rebel 500s, and maybe it is a little bit, but I had an interest in one. Stacy had an interest in one, my daughter, and then of course my grandkids were all interested. And so the third one, the black one, is their family one. And there are multiple people interested in her household of my grandkids. So that's why there are 3. It gives you more riding partners. If you have just one, it's not as fun to ride by yourself, but if you have multiple, then you have options of riding partners. So I hope you're enjoying being able to take a look at these bikes and sharing this experience with us, and enjoy the beautiful view on the road and the opportunity to see each of the 3 different colors. We wanted to give you a real world scenario when we do these videos so that you see, such as now you see how, other than the beautiful country view of course, and it is gorgeous, it was beautiful that day, but you would see how a vehicle that is traveling behind you would actually see you up ahead riding on one of these new 2020 Honda Rebels with the new LED lights, the tail lights, and the turn signals. So this is your opportunity to see how a vehicle from behind you would view them. And take a look at each of the colors and see what's your favorite, of course. So what we noticed, we've had them a whole week here, is, it is exciting, it's very exciting, is that there are certain things that we really like about them, such as they feel light on the road. I mean, they're weighty, and the ergonomics are amazing. And I understand it's that way with a lot of the cruisers, that the weight is just so centralized in the middle that you could practically stand it up on its own and it would just stand there on its own. That's the way it feels. The ergonomics are just so amazing on these cruisers. But it does feel really light between your legs. Of course, if it falls over, it's still 414 pounds falling over. And that's a tough one, but that's why you get crash bars, right? And wear your gear all the time.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't ask. Wait.
How's the view looking? Looks really beautiful. Yeah. I like when there's horse there on the side, you know. Honestly, with 2 times you have a little better. It's been fun. Oops, I missed the handlebar.
So about this time we decided to turn around and change directions.
Pass her up here.
Ziggy was up ahead and missed the turn, so we lost him. We also like the dash display, of course, and seeing what gear you're in. We all like that. The dash display could be brighter, that's for sure. And also, something else that we weren't crazy about, Ziggy did carry a passenger, and he said that passenger was not real happy about the ride. They said they felt every bump in the seat. So although the main seat is new and improved, thicker and denser, apparently the passenger seat is not. So something to keep in consideration. Maybe there's a better passenger seat out there. I don't know. Something worth checking into. We also really liked how stable it is on the road and how easy it is to change gears. The slipper clutch and that clutch assist. That is a really, really cool feature to have. You can do it with one finger. It's very simple. Good stuff.
Okay, we've got to head back home. Neighbor texted when on one of our stops. I caught it, picked it up. At least 3 of my horses have gotten out into the hayfield. The hayfields are due to be cut in 2 days. I do not want them out there. All they can do is destroy my hay, which ultimately is their food for the winter. So I'm headed back to the ranch. We're all headed back to the ranch right now, and hopefully I can recruit this help that I have to get those dang horses out of the fields. Apparently I missed it. Stacy's the only one that noticed it. There were 6 horses pulling a carriage. So a 6-horse carriage was out here, and I totally missed it. Thank you, B, for getting deflected. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed this outing today. It's been beautiful. We've had a good time on the bikes. They've all performed well. Everybody's happy. We stop periodically and check. Everybody compares notes. Everybody's happy. So thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe and keep those horses moving.